Have you seen this dog? Have you seen these these puppy plush? I think that's what they're called, the puppy plushes. I think they are literally the cutest item to be added for the winter. And I was inspired by them to build a puppy park. I wanted to make a little puppy park. First, I felt the need to take a photo of this area. I don't know why, but we're about to get rid of it, so I felt the need to take a photo and horribly struggled to do so, I guess. But yeah, in a second, hopefully we'll be on to, oh no, I gotta move everything. Don't mind this. In this moment though, I thought, instead of me just talking about what I'm doing while I'm building, and because I feel like if you watch these videos, and only these videos and not like my cosplay content, which, by the way, if you didn't know by the title of this channel, I cosplay, so if you want to know more about me in terms of that, I'd recommend checking out like the con vlogs and other things I have posted from a few years ago. But I thought it would be cool to do like one of those like answering random questions things. So I have a list of just random questions I found online that I think I'm going to answer to the best of my ability while we're doing this, and I will explain what I'm doing at some points, but right now I'm just cleaning out this area, which I probably could have done before the video, but it's just easier for me to edit these all at once and not make it too complicated on myself. So we're gonna answer some random questions. First one on this list is zodiac sign, and I'm actually gonna pull up my co-stars so I give you all the signs that I am, you know, like, because I know some people are really into this, and I am too. I find it very interesting. Don't fully believe astrology, but I do find it incredibly interesting. So let's wait for co-star to load on my phone. It's loading very slowly. Oh my goodness. I will say, my sun sign, I know, is Gemini. Yeah, my birthday, if you didn't know, is May 30th. Not saying what year on here, but you should be able to know if you follow me on Instagram, like how old I am and all that. My moon sign is Leo, and my rising sign is Aries. So if anyone wants to explain to me what that all means in the comments, I would greatly appreciate it, because I still don't really understand the whole rising sign and moon sign thing. If someone could explain that to me, I would greatly appreciate it. But those are my signs. Next question. I'm actually just picking random questions that I'm finding on Google. Like, honestly, to say there's like one list that I'm following. Nope. But next question on here that I'm picking is what tattoos or piercings do you have, and would you want tattoos or piercings? I only have my ears pierced. I got them pierced like, I want to say like 10-12 years ago. And I've wanted to get other piercings since then. I just haven't yet. And I've been meaning to make a piercing appointment because I've wanted to get my tragus pierced, which is like that little ear nub. I don't know what else to call it other than an ear nub. But I've wanted to get that pierced for like years. At this point, probably like 8 years I've wanted to get that piercing. So that's on the list. I want to get my belly button pierced at some point, because I think it looks really cute. And I really like how industrial bar piercings look, but I feel like I'm too soft and baby to have like an edgy looking piercing. Please, like, I love following people that mix like edgy fashion and like edgy aesthetics with like more cutesy, colorful aesthetics, but I feel like I'm not one of those people that can pull that off. So Maybe one day. And as for tattoos, I don't have any tattoos. I do kind of want to get a tattoo, but I'm really nervous too. I have a few ideas though of what I would want, but too nervous, way too nervous to do any tattoos at the moment. Piercings I feel more okay with than tattoos. But if you were wondering though what I would want, I've always wanted a butterfly tattoo somewhere. Not sure where, just like a simple little butterfly tattoo. And I've wanted to get some sort of a precure or like magical girl tattoo somewhere. Something that wouldn't be super obvious though. Like, I don't want like an anime character like tattooed on me, but like something subtle that's like connected to it, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Alright, let's pick another question. While I'm still picking up objects and clearing out this area for our puppy park. What do I need to get? Oh yeah, I wanted a tree in the puppy park, which I felt was essential. So, go into my tree farm here. Also, can we just talk for a brief moment how cute the trees look with the Christmas lights on them? Oh, I'm not even grabbing the tree yet. I'm smashing this rock. Wow, I'm doing great. But I do grab a tree at one point, I promise you. What other questions? I'm just looking through them to be like, what's a fun one? Ooh, this is a question I feel like will be very interesting for people. But first, let me determine. I wasn't sure what type of fencing. I wanted fencing around the park. Not fully, but I wanted some fencing. So I couldn't decide exactly what I wanted to use, but I really like the color of the hedges during winter. I think they're a really nice soft green, and I wanted to use that in this area and make it nice and soft and pretty. And then I wasn't too sure how I wanted to make it, like if I wanted to use my normal path or if I wanted to use one of the in-game paths, and I think I end up going with a mix of the two different stones. I changed it around a few times because I couldn't really make a decision. As we know about me, horribly indecisive. Very, very indecisive, but I did pick a path in the end. It just took a minute for me to decide which one I wanted to use. But while I'm pathing this area, the next question I'm going to answer is, how tall am I? Now, if you're not, like if you've never met me in person, I'm very short, like very, very short. I'm 4'11", which is, I think, 150 centimeters? Let me check. That's really embarrassing. We're Googling that right now. Yeah, I'm like 150 centimeters, basically. So, yeah, I'm very, very short. So, if you did not know, I am a small bean. What's funny about it is I feel like in some of my cosplay photos, like I'll get photographed looking taller than I am, and then when people meet me, they're like, "Wait, you're short," and I go, "Yes." It's very fun to me to fool people with me somehow not looking 2 feet tall. Can we talk how pretty this stone is? I have never used this stone anywhere on my island, and I feel like it just looks so perfect for winter. Like, it's so pretty. Look at it. Next random question I picked is favorite season. Now I can answer this for real life, and I'll answer it for Animal Crossing because we're playing Animal Crossing. In real life, my favorite season is probably autumn. Probably autumn or spring, I would say. I really like not too cold and not too hot. Like, to me, summer and winter are just too extreme temperature-wise that I just do not enjoy being very hot or very cold. It's not for me. But in Animal Crossing, I'm really liking winter because you don't have to shovel snow like I would in real life. And I can wear whatever I want and not freeze because it's not real. But actually, I haven't gotten to play spring in Animal Crossing because I got my Switch after, I think, spring, like cherry blossom season. I didn't start playing until almost the end of May was when I started playing Animal Crossing, and there were no more cherry blossoms. But I would assume I'm going to like the cherry blossom season probably the most in Animal Crossing. Next question. We're going to talk about my pets. What pets do I have? What pets would I like to have? Because I could talk about this for like hours. And again, I feel like it's related. We're playing Animal Crossing. I feel like talking about real life animals makes sense here. And we're building a puppy park. So it all goes together. I'm justifying this, okay? I have 2 pets at the moment. I have a black cat. Her name is Genevieve, and she is the biggest baby in the entire world. She's almost 10. She'll be 10 this coming February, which is crazy. And she is the sweetest cat, but also is terrified of almost everything and really only likes me, which I see as a privilege. I feel like I've been chosen. We adopted her, like, I think this year, this past October was her 10-year adoption anniversary. So had her for 10 years. I love her very much. She's a very sweet cat. And then in my more recent videos, you will have seen there's a glass terrarium behind me, and that terrarium is for my crested gecko Pluto, and I've had him for almost 3 years. I got him on New Year's Eve 3 years ago, which is still hilarious to me because I made my family drive like almost not an hour, but maybe like half an hour-ish to take me to go get Pluto from a reputable local breeder, because I will not buy an animal from a pet store. I could talk about that for hours, why you shouldn't do that. And so I got him after a lot of research, I got him from a breeder, and he is the weirdest little reptile. I grew up having some other reptiles, and I wanted to have another reptile, so I have Pluto. So those are my 2 pets at the moment. I really want a dog, though. Like, I've never had a dog, but my dream in life is to have a dog. I think that's partially why I wanted to build this dog park, is also just because then it's like I have a dog, but not really. And then there's a ton of other like animals I want as pets. Oh, I forgot. I've been trying to get the villager photos still, and so every day I give my villagers a present of some fruit because I need them to all be my best friends. And then I think we're gonna customize, yes. I wanted to customize some of the dog houses different colors. I didn't want them all to be the same color, but I kind of wanted the color schemes to match up together. Ooh, let's do... I have some other fun questions that I've just found. Let me just see what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm just placing the dog houses around and the different... I think I changed the color of that bench. I didn't really like the green. I thought it just clashed with how like bluish green everything else is. I don't like how that looked. I think I go back and change that. But that probably took a bit knowing me. Alright, next question though is dream hair color. Now, I talk about this a lot. I have desperately wanted to dye my hair some fun color, but I also don't really want to bleach my hair. I had a whole hair incident, I would call it, where the first time I got highlights put in, they bleached them and it totally damaged my hair. And so I then had to grow out my hair and then re-dye the bleach parts my natural color. And so since then I've been way too scared to ever bleach my hair. But I really want pink hair. I know that's probably so like expected. I would love like pastel pink hair, or I'd like dark like burgundy, kind of like a reddish purple color. That's what I would like to dye my hair if I could. Too nervous. I think what we've learned from me talking in this video is I'm horribly indecisive and always worry that I'm going to regret doing something, and therefore I don't do it, which is not great. Don't do that. Don't be Gabby. This is the one instance I'm going to tell you I'm not a good example in that. You should try to be more decisive than me. Ooh, next question. Where have you traveled to, and where else would you want to go? I've technically only been to 2 countries. I've only been to Canada, which was one of the greatest trips ever. I went on a crazy long road trip with my friends to Canada to visit one of our other friends in Canada, and it was so much fun. I loved Canada. Would love to go back when it's safe. But so I've been to Canada, and then the only other country I've been to is China. I went and studied abroad there, and I loved it there. I want to go back so badly. It was so much fun. I have so many friends there that I want to go see that I miss so very much. So hopefully one day soon I'll be able to go back. And for countries I want to visit, I really want to go to Thailand. I want to go to Singapore. I want to go to South Korea. I want to go to Taiwan. I want to go to Japan. I just want to travel everywhere. I feel like once it's safe to, I'm just going to be like, all right, sorry, gonna go travel the world. See you in a few years. I've always wanted to do some like huge like round the world trip. Like that's what, if I could win the lottery, not the question I was going to pick next, but if I won the lottery, I would just pay for all my friends and I to go on some like crazy dream vacation trip. Because I also want to go to like Europe and things. I have family there that I've never gotten to meet, so I think it would be really cool to travel there too. I just want to see everything. I feel like that's what 2020 has taught me, is I just want to go see everything that I can see and do whatever I can do. And I feel like that's a really important thing to have finally learned. Even though it's taken 22 years to learn that, but... Oh, crap. I said my age. Okay, I'm 22. Didn't mean to. I mean, granted, I've said my age on the internet before, but... Yeah, I'm 22. It's so exciting. Alright, next thing. Actually, we're like so close to done with this puppy park. But also, I feel like if I just sat here and explained to you everything I did, it would be so boring because I just placed a bunch of objects down and was like, this is puppy park. But I really like the area. I think it came out really cute. It's something I really, really wanted to build once I saw these puppy plushes. I think they're the cutest. I'm sorry, they're so cute. I will say, sneak peek for an upcoming video, I am going to be using another Toy Day item in a very special way. So I'm really excited for that video too. I finished recording the footage for that one, I think today. Yeah. So I'm excited for that. Now, oh look, Lucky's going to the dog park. He knows his friends are there. He's going to the dog park. Yeah, I didn't want to put a ton of flowers in this area. So I just wanted to grab maybe like one or two to place, but I didn't want to go super flower crazy with the dog park. I feel like I should pick like one last question because we're almost done. I feel like we need one last really interesting question. I don't know what to pick as my last question to answer. Oh no. I don't know what I want to answer as the last question of the video because we're literally like done. Like we're literally done. Maybe actually in the comments down below, leave me some other questions or things to talk about maybe in the next video so you can get to know me a little better and I won't just talk about what I'm doing, because I feel like I like these videos when it's a mix of like talking about what I'm doing but also like a mix of also just like random chatting. That's what I like in these videos, at least the ones that I watch. I like that mix, so that's what I wanted to do today, I think. And here's, wait, I was thinking of putting something there and then I changed my mind. But yeah, that's the puppy park. Look at our happy little puppy park. I think this is literally one of the cutest areas I've built on my island. It's so cute. I can't use any other adjective to describe it. Like, look, you can just play with the puppies. Maybe I'll even change around the color schemes of like which puppies I use for the different seasons. Maybe it'll be a seasonal puppy park. Who knows? I just think this was a really fun way to use these items. And I think it's a sweet little like area to fill in, like not a huge space, but I think it's sweet. And look, you can sit with the puppies. Don't you want to sit with the pups? Oh my goodness, I can't. This is so freaking cute. Literally, this is like my dream. I just want to be in a dog park at all times and befriend all the dogs. This is all I want. This is my happy place. But yeah, I want to thank you all so much for watching this week's video. I really enjoyed kind of chatting a little bit more than I normally do in these videos. So I hope you liked that as well, kind of getting to know a little bit more about me. And like I said, if you have any other questions that you would want me to answer in a future video, just leave them in the comments. As always, I will include the custom design codes I used in the description box so you can get them as well. And yeah, let me know what other areas you would like me to build on my island. I'm very interested to hear kind of what you would like to see, because I hope to inspire you all to think a little more creatively when designing your own islands. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Bye! Just leave me in the puppy park. That's all I want to do.